morning. Today we are going to discuss about the fundamental theorem of arithmetic in lesson number 1. Before the topic, we have to think about the prime numbers and composite numbers. We'll start about the prime numbers. A prime number will have two factors. So a prime number, they have two factors. Then what a composite number? It is more than two factors. So, prime numbers have only two factors. Only two factors. And composite numbers have more than two factors. Then, the factors are always the number and 1. Factors are the number itself and 1. Suppose, can you say an example? 2. What are the factors of 2? 2 into 1, 2. That means 2 and 1 are the factors. The number is 2 and 1 is the other factor. Suppose it is 7. 7 and 1 are the two factors. Because 7 into 1 only we are getting. So, when you want to take any number 19, which are the factors? 19 and 1. So, number and 1 itself. So, examples. 2, 3, 5, 7, etc. So, here number itself and 1. Then here composite numbers. Suppose example is 6. It is 1 and 6 is the factors. Then again 2 and 3 also factors are there. Then again 18. Which are the factors for 18? 1 into 18, 18. Then any other things you multiply, will you get 18? It is 3 into 6, you will get 18. Again, will you get 18? The factors again comes 9 and 2, it is 18. So, how many factors are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many factors for 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, more than two factors, it is called composite number. Only two factors, and which are the factors? The number itself and 1 is called prime numbers. I hope it's clear. And one more thing you have to remember. This is the main thing you have to remember. 1 is neither prime nor composite. And one more main thing you have to remember. 2 is the least prime number. 2 is the least prime number. So, these are the things you have to remember about prime numbers and composite numbers. Now, we will start the 10th standard portion, Fundamental Theorem of Arithmetic. The Fundamental Theorem of Arithmetic says that every composite number can be expressed or factorized as a product of primes, and this factorization is unique apart from the order in which the prime factors occur. That means you have to remember about the composite number. Then think about the factorization. So, composite number you have to remember. Then factorization you have to remember. Then product of primes. That means prime numbers, composite number will be the product of the prime numbers. A composite number if you take means it will be the product of the prime numbers. When it will be factorized. And this factorization unique apart from the order in which the prime factors occur. No need about the order of the prime numbers. Whether in the multiplication 2 into 3 into 7 can be written as 7 into 3 into 2. No problem when it is the order changes also. So I'll give one example. You can just listen to the example. Example, if you take 210. Just take the prime factorization. 210. 0 come at the end means 2 and 5 will be divisible. So I'll take 2 now. Then it will be 1. Then 1 is lesser than 2. So take it as 0 there. Then 10, 5. 105. Again 5 is at the last. That means it is divisible by 5. So again 5 you can take 21. Again 21 means it is 3, 7. So finish now. 7 is a prime number. You can just close. So 210 can be written as 2 into product means multiplication. 2 into 5 into 3 into 7. 2 is a prime number. 5 is a prime number. 3 is a prime number. 7 is a prime number. And 210 is a composite number. 210 is a composite number. So this can be written as the product of prime numbers. And same thing you can write it as in any order. 2 into 3 into 5 into 7. Again you can write it as 3 into 2 into 5 into 7. Again if you want to write it as 7 into 5 into 2 into 3. Again you can change. So in any order the factors you can write. But the thing is that same factors only you have to take. Is it clear? Okay. So fundamental theorem of arithmetic says that what they are telling? This tells that every composite number can be expressed as the product of primes. That you have to remember always. So the fundamental theorem says that a composite number can be expressed as product of prime numbers. And the balance also you have to remember. But the main thing is that composite number can be expressed in the product of prime numbers. Okay, we'll do some problems now. So the first question we will do 7 into 11 into 30 plus 30. And you have to prove that this question says that it is a composite number. Look, all the things are prime numbers. But here there is no multiplication, here it is plus is there. Otherwise all the things are here into means we can say that it is a composite number already because it's a product of prime numbers. Here there is no, here only plus comes, so we cannot say like that. So here this is one family and addition after that it comes means this is from another family. So what we can do is just look, 13 is here, 13 is here. Both are common. So what you can do? So you can take 13 outside. When you take 13 outside equals 7 into 11. Instead of 13 we are taken outside. So into 1 plus 13 outside. So plus 1. So it will be 13 into 7 into 11 into 1. It is one family. You will get the answer 77. Then plus 1 it is. So it will be 13 into 78. 78 means it is not a prime number. So we have to say that why this is called as a composite number. So the question comes composite number and all means you have to remember the definitions of composite number. First thing is prime number have only 2 factors and the composite number has more than 2 factors. Then you have to think about the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. That is the 10th step that you remember about that. So fundamental theorem of arithmetic says that a composite number can be expressed or factorized in the form of the product of prime numbers. here product is one prime number is but 78 is not a prime number. So what we can do then? Factorize 78. 8 is an even number. That means we can divide by 2. So 2 is also a factor it is. So 3 2s are 6. Carry 1 18. It will be 9. Then 3. 1 3 is 3. 3 3s are 9. 13 is a prime number. So we have to stop there. Now we have to start. It will be 13 into 78 can be written as 2 into 3 into 13. Just look to the answer now. Can you find out anything? It is the product of prime numbers. That means 13 is a prime number, 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number and 13 is again prime numbers. And product means full it is multiplication. What is product of prime numbers? It is a composite number. If this is a composite number means this question is also a composite number, because 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13 can be expressed as 13 into 2 into 3 into 13. So this is a composite number because the answer is it can be expressed in the form of product of prime numbers. That we have to write. Since question you have to write 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13 can be expressed as a product of prime numbers. It is fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Hence, it is a composite number. This is the answer you have to write. This is also a board question. You have to remember how to do. What I did, I just make anything is here into it is addition. It is. So what you can do? Take the common outside. So 13 you are taken outside means you got the answer like this. Then again what you did? Question is equal to answer you did. And here this is the product of prime numbers. So the question is a composite number. Then you have to explain why you are telling it is a composite number. So same thing you have to do it for the second question also. We will do it now. Second question is 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5. That you have to just show that this question is a prime number. And again here 6 is not a prime number, 4 is not a prime number. If you want to expand also you can expand. Otherwise this you will do with this. So it is 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5 is there. That means here this is one family, this is another family. And here anything is common, 5 is common. So take 5 outside. Balance it will be 7 into 6 into 1 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Then again 5 is outside means here it is plus 1. So next step, you have to find out the answer of this family. Plus 1 is alone it is. So you have to find out the answer for this. So 5 into 7 into 6, 42. 42 into 1 is 42 itself. Into 4 into 3, 12. 12 into 2 is 24. 24 into 1, 24. So multiply. 8, 16. 4, 8. 8, 0 carry over 10 it is. So it is 5 into 1008 plus 1. Now again what you have to do, join it, you get 5 into 1009. Just find out the factorization of 1009. Here 5 is already, it is a prime number. If you find out, I don't have any time to finish, because if you take any number we will not get any factorization, because 1009 is a prime number. I cannot show it. You have to just find out your own which number. Take 13. That's why I don't have any time to prove whether it is a prime number. That you have to find out. Which number you can just factorize. You will not get the factors other than 1009 and 1. So this is a prime number. 5 is a prime number. So that means 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5 equals 5 into 1009. Here this is a composite number because this can be expressed in the form of product of prime numbers. Otherwise, one more thing I told you, more than 2 factors means it is a prime number. So here only 2 factors are there. How can I say it is more than 2 terms? Here already 1 is there. Always there will be 1 will be there outside. So into 1 is there. So 3 factors will be there. So it will be a composite number. But we are learning about the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. So we are just showing that. So next the same thing I have to repeat. Since 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5 can be expressed as a product of prime numbers. Hence, it is a composite number. So, you have to remember the steps. It's very easy only. All the things you have to remember. So, I hope you understood everything. Okay, we will do the next problem now. And this is the next question. Check whether 6 raised to n can end with the digit 0 for any natural number n. 6 raised to, what is the meaning of this question? They are asking whether 6 raised to n can end with the digit 0, means when you take in a number, end with the digit 0 means what? It should be in the unit place should be 0. For ones place, any numbers 210. Now look, this number, this 0 is, ending digit is 0. Okay, so they are asking whether 6 raised to n can end with the digit 0 for any natural number n. Means what? What is the meaning of natural number? So they are telling that 6 raised to n. N means this is, n is the natural number. N means this is the natural number. What is a natural number? Or natural number means, natural numbers means what? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. It goes on. This is called natural number starting with 1. So what is 6 raised to n means what? 6 raised to n means instead of n what you can do? You can write the natural numbers there. 6 raised to 1, 6 raised to 2, 6 raised to 3, etc. Now look, they are telling that whether you get the answer as the ending digit should be 0. So what is 6 raised to 1? Means 6 only. 6 raised to 1 is 6. 6 raised to 2, 6 into 6. It is 36. What is 6 raised to 3? It is 6 into 6 into 6. It is 36 into 6. It is 216. So it is 260. Just you can just your common sense you can use, because now always next to 6 raised to 4 means what? Into 6 it will be. Always in the ones digit it will be 6 only comes. Right? Here Here also 6 will come. Again into 6 means again it will be, once digit will be 6 only. It will not come it as 0. So when it will come it as 0, that you have to find out. Now look. If a number exactly gives ending with 0, if any number exactly ending with 0 means numbers ones digit or unit place should be 0. This is the thing you have to do. So if any number exactly ending with 0 means numbers ones digit or unit place should be 0. Example I will show you. Example 20. Now look, this is one's digit is 0. Can you factorize or can you split? 20 means what it will be? It is 2 into 10. This can be, again we can write it as 2 into 10 can be written as 5 into 2. Right? All the prime numbers are there now. Now next one, if you suppose it is 150 are taken means 150 can be written as 15 into 10. If you want any other thing also you can write 150. Then it will be 15 means 5 into 3 and 10 can be written as 5 into 2. Next any number, it is 710. It will be 71 into 10. That means 71 into 5 into 2. Again 890. 89 into 10. We are splitting the easily, that's why. So 89 into 2 into 5. What the thing you are just 5 into 2? What the thing you can find out? Can you observe? Can you anything? Specially can you find out anything? It is 5 into 2 is common. Right? That means if you want a number with one's digit 0 comes when you factorize, a number comes as the factors as 5 and 2 or 2 into 5. Then only 0 comes in the one's digit. Otherwise any other number also no problem. But 2 into 5 should be there. Then only we can say that one's digit will be 0. So here just look. Here it is 6, 36, 216. And when you factorize, what will happen? It will be 6 into 6 into 6. Right? And there is no. And here it is 6 raised to n. 6 raised to n means how will you factorize it is? 3 into 2. There will be 5 into 2 is there. For 6 raised to n? No. So you just say, these are the examples I want to tell you. And now after this we can say 6 raised to n can be written as 6 raised to n can be written as 2 into 3 whole raised to n. There is no 5 into 2 or 2 into 5 it should be. Then only we can say that it is ending with the 0. So here we can say that it has the factor as 2, not 5. Therefore, 6 raised to n cannot end with the digit 0 because five does not occur in the prime factorization of 6 raised to n. Now look, no need to write all these things for the exam. Only this will be, these two sentences will be enough for the exam. Okay, this is only just I explained everything. What I told you, 6 raised to n means n is a natural number. Natural number is 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So 6 raised to n means 6 raised to 1, 6 raised to 2, 6 raised to 3, etc. And 6 raised to 1 is 6, 6 raised to 2 is 36, 6 raised to 3 is 2 or 6, it goes on. So, what you can just say, this is the thing I told you, because always in the ones digit is 6 is there. 6 into 6, 36, again ones digit comes 6. So, we have to prove how it comes 0 there. If 0 ones means, in the ones place means, there should be factors as 5 into 2 or 2 into 5. So, what you have to do, just split the question. 6 raised to n can be written as 2 into 3. There is no 5 there. So, you can just explain, just the factor as 2, not 5. And 6 raised to n cannot end with the digit 0 because 5 does not occur in the prime factorization of 6 raised to n. Only this much we need for the answer for the board exam or any other exam. No need to write this much. Okay. This for the examples. When you just learn for the exam, no? Revise. When you revise, what you just understand everything and write this one as the answer for the exam. So next question, same type we will do once more. This is the next question. So 4 raised to n and n is a natural number. So what you can do? No need to write the examples and all. You understood everything, right? So 4 raised to n can be written as, just split it 4 as 2 into 2. Then all raised to n. This can be written as 2 raised to 2. 2 times it is repeated, all raised to n. Again this can be written as a raised to m, all raised to n is a raised to m into n. So 2 raised to 2n. Again what we can say, there is no 5 here. You have to get it as what? 2 into 5 you have to get. There into 5 is not there. So what we can say, it will not end with the digit 0. So you have to write the sentence. 5 does not. Here it is 4 raised to n is equal to. So here you will write 5 does not occur in the prime factorization of 4 raised to n. Hence 4 raised to n does not end with the digit 0, 4, any natural number n. So this is the 10 steps you have to write. Here 4 is there, 2 into 2 is there. Any other number means you have to write it into that numbers. And write that it is, we cannot do like that. Same sentence we can finish, and then whether it is 2 into 5 is there, you have to find out. Then we can say that it is ending with 0. Otherwise we can write the same sentences. Okay, clear? Okay then. Now we will do next problem now. This is the 7th question in the textbook. There is a circular path around a sports field. Sonia takes 18 minutes. Sonia takes 18 minutes to drive one round of the field, while Ravi takes 12 minutes from this for the same. Suppose they both start at the same point and at the same time and go in the same direction. After how many minutes will they meet again at the starting point? This is the question. That means this is a circular path. Right? And suppose this is the starting point. And then Sonia takes 18 minutes. So this is taking Sonia takes 18 minutes. This 18 minutes it is. Again what happens? Ravi takes 12 minutes. So again Ravi is, it is 12 minutes. What is the next thing? Suppose if they both start at the same point. So both of them starting at the same point and at the same direction and go on the same. Both start at the same point at the same time in the same direction. It goes means when they will meet together. That is the question. At the starting point. So here they will have when it will come the starting point. So here just what we can say is Sonia's just look. Sonia and then what they do? Sonia takes 18 minutes to drive in one round. So in one round she takes 18 minutes. Right? What are 2 rounds? These 2 rounds means what will 18 plus 18 or 18 into 2? Will get 36 minutes. What are 3 rounds? 18 into 3. What will you get 18 into 3? It is 54 minutes. Now, when they ask after how many minutes will they meet again at the starting means at the lowest time they want. What can assume that? Whether we can find out HCF or LCM. Lowest time means at the earliest means LCM you have to find out. So this is another method is that just use this one or LCM of 18 and 12 you can find it, you will get the answer. This is the first method I am going to show you. So Sonia's is 1 round 18 minutes, 2 rounds 36 minutes, 3 rounds means it is 54 minutes. What about the Ravi's? First round is he finished in 12 minutes. Okay, what about the second round? 12 into 2, 2 rounds comes, it is 24. What about the third round then? He comes in 12 into 3, it is 36 minutes he will take. Now look, 36 minutes, both of them, they will come to the starting point at 36. After how many minutes? So after 36 minutes, they will come in the starting point. Both of them. So what I did, just write the 1 round, 2 round, 3 round, etc. and find out whether they are common is there. That will be the least. Multiplicators, we are just multiplied, right? 18 into 2, 36, 18 into 3, it is 54. 12 into 2, 24. And then 12 into 3, 36. And it is the common multiplied to common multiply. Did not take factor. Common multiplied to, that means the least common. Again, if you take this, another common is will be this is the least common means LCM. It is 36 minutes you get the answer. Otherwise, how will you find out? Just take the LCM, read the question, assume that it will be the least time you want, then it will be the LCM of 18 and 12 you have to find out. So 18, factorize 18, 18 it is 2, 9, 3, 3. So it is 2 into 3 into 3 and the class 2 into 3 square. Next one 12. 12 is 2, 6, 2, 3. That means 2 into 2 into 3 equals 2 square into 3. Now will you find out LCM? You have to find out the, what you have to find out? It is the highest exponent of the common. So highest exponent. Now look, 2 is 2 square is there, 2 is there, which is highest exponent. It is 2 square into. Here 3 is there, 3 square is there. So into highest exponent 3 square. No other common terms or common numbers. Non-common numbers are not there. So it will be 2 square means 4 into 3 square means 9. Yes, 36 you will get. 36 minutes you will get. Same thing here also you got. This is the method 1. From the question you have to assume whether it is LCM or HCF, find out the answer. And here it is, this is the method 2. Any one method will be enough for you. And at the last you have to write least common multiple 36 minutes. So what you write at the last? You have to write that in 36 minutes for the exam, only one method will be enough. Okay. In 36 minutes, they will meet. Okay. At the starting point. This is the answer you have to write. Now look here, there is no statement. You have to write the statements first. In one round, it is 18 minutes. 2 rounds, 36 minutes like that. Otherwise, it is actually the way you have to do. This is the way. Okay. But if you have doubt, means you can do it in your working on whether your answer is correct or not. Clear? So I'll explain it once again. So the Sonia took 18 minutes from the starting point to complete that one circle, and then Ravi got 12 minutes to complete the round. And with the question is, in which, how many minutes, not which, how many minutes will they meet in the start? If they start to same direction with the same point with the same time they start means. So what we did is in method 1, you have to remember what the things you have to find out, either HCF or LCM. So read the question twice or thrice. What you have to think whether it is HCF or LCM. Here it is after how many minutes means the least time we want. So we want the LCM. So find out the answer for LCM. And here another method is the take first round. Means first round she took only 18 minutes. Write the statements of your own. Then second round it is 36 minutes. Means 18 to 2. 2 rounds we completed. Right? Now the third round means 3 rounds means it is 18 minutes for the one round. First round, second round 36 minutes means 18 into 2. Third round means 18 into 3, you get 54 minutes. Now next Ravi's case you have to take. For the first round, you have taken 12 minutes. For the second round means 2 times he is doing. So it is 12 into 2, 24 minutes. Again, third round she is taking means, he is taking means 12 into 3, 36 minutes. Here multiplication we did, multiples we have taken. And then common we have to find out 36 our common multiple. What common multiple? Least common multiple you have to find out. This is 36 minutes. And you have to write the same sentence in 36 minutes. They will be taken at the start. Only one step or one method need to find out for this problem for the exam. So it is better, this is the way you have to do. So you understand and then do whether it is HCF or HCF. I hope you understood everything. I'll give the homework. Bye.